This has been 2 years in the making to create the first ever really live stream talk show that's going to be shot in New York City with a live studio audience, but enable real-time viewers that are watching across the globe on their devices to be able to interact with the show live. And so this is kind of the first talk show of its kind to really bring in all of those pieces of the puzzle together. It's co-produced by Roker's company, Roker Media, so they handle a lot of the technical stuff. We handle a lot of the content and the analytics and the measurement and the integrations, and then Entrepreneur Network is our distribution partner where you can actually see it. The content is inspiring, aspirational. It's about helping people maximize their human potential, and what that really means is where entrepreneurship is a mindset these days. It's more of a culture than it is like this thing, because when you ask people what would they like to do if they could, people have no problem normally telling you. They just haven't figured out how to make that thing happen so that it matches up with their quality of life. That doesn't necessarily mean they want to be entrepreneurs, but it could mean that they would love to be happier doing something that they would love to do. And so our show really helps to bring those stories to light through interviews and segments and other facets where we actually start showing people how they can get that passionate thing to maybe bring in some extra income, or how they could just get more joy out of life by really helping a nonprofit in a way that they want to help a nonprofit. The bottom line is we want people to tap into their unique talent, into their gift, and help show them ways that they can actually push that forward. Most people know they have something inside of them. They don't have a support system or tips and advice in a structured format to help them achieve it. So the show's live, and it airs once weekly right now on Facebook Live. So it's a 60-minute show, although we've had shows go an hour and a half. Like the first show went an hour and a half, and the last show of the season is going to go an hour and a half because you just can. But it's a 60-minute show once a week on Facebook Live. It's produced live. We have over 7 cameras in the studio. We have 60 to 70 people in the studio audience participating. It takes about 30 people to produce this type of show because we have about 5 social media people that are just in the control room looking specifically at comments and everything in social to bring that up onto the screen in real time. And we've blended about 4 or 5 different technology tools to pull this show together. And I think that's what really makes it kind of unique and different. So it feels like it's daily with all the workload that we have behind it, but right now it's weekly. Joining Entrepreneur and joining the Entrepreneur Network is already showing huge dividends in terms of our reach and the type of audience that would appreciate this type of content. We've been really trying to keep it balanced too, with content that entrepreneurs would love to see, but then also content that just everyday people would really be inspired by. So on our show, you get a mixture of that. For example, on our next coming show, we have Damon John from Shark Tank. He's our main interview guest. You know who he is, what he's about. We're going to be able to take live questions from the social audience and feed that to him in real time. But then on that same show, we're going to learn about Andre, who takes shoes to the homeless. And that's his thing. Like, his passion is to not see homeless people without clean shoes. And so he's not regretting his life. He's not being complacent in his life. He found his passion, his niche, and he goes after it. Being on this network helps really illuminate those types of stories. So whether they're a celebrity or just a well-deserved guest, now we have a platform that we know we're getting the eyeballs, we're getting people to engage in real time, they're typing comments because of that reach and because of that scale with Entrepreneur Network. And I think that's really the game changer. A lot of people aren't understanding that long-form programming can actually work. A lot of people still want to focus on short-form programming, and that's fine, but we've been seeing the analytics and the measurement, not just from Facebook Insights, we're actually using Nielsen data as well to really look at how we can ensure that our show is going to be successful for live streaming long-form programming.